Joe?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's up?
Hey,
Welcome, Joe.
Joe Fuchsia.
Yo.
Welcome.
Yeah, what were you guys talking about a second ago? You were talking about YouTube suppression? Gotta love that, huh?
Yeah.
We accidentally cut off Lulu. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lulu. Hello, by the way.
No, I'm good. I
Well, yeah, we were looking at this a couple of days ago, Bernie, right?
Sir, and I wanted to bring it back up because it was like you said it, but I've been thinking it a long time. It's like you use the hydrogen as your way up through buoyancy with a giant balloon, and then you use it as the fuel once you're up there, passed out of the gravitational field, and consume it, and that's how they're supposedly powering this disc-shaped craft in this United States patent from the year 2000.
I had an idea like that. Like I was thinking, if I was cremated, it'd be cool.
Craft. Oh,
sorry. I was thinking that, like, I called it astronauts. Like, if I were cremated and go into space, it'd be a system similar to this, to where you would have like hydrogen balloons lifting you off a platform and then explode it at one point to launch it into space. Like whenever you just let
you don't need to explode because you just use the buoyancy aspect of getting out of the atmosphere.
Yeah, but
once you're up there, then you can ignite it as a
at one point where it started to, you know what I mean? At one point where it gets to that point, you can just detonate it and launch it straight out into space.
Oh, here we have 1973.
I tried that one time in the backseat of my friend's car, and he told me it smelled real bad not to do that again, and he was afraid I was going to light his car on fire.
it's a cool idea. So morbid.
Oh, here's a T Brown.
Every time you just do one window, like, you know, like, it's funny if they roll down their window and you don't, it's gonna come towards them. It's gonna be like stank, like as it goes out the window. So you don't roll down your window and let them roll down the window, and it's gonna be like,
boy.
But I was also talking about too backstage a couple of days ago, is all you have to do is create a magnetic containment chamber on the outside of the craft and have the hydrogen in front of it, and it'll lift you off the ground. So you don't physically actually have to have a balloon there. If you have a magnetic containment unit that would hold the hydrogen in that space.
Well, okay, so the thing about like magnetic containment is that you could actually simulate that by jacking up the amount of energy into the magnetic field, because the more energy you put into the magnetic field, the size doesn't change. It actually contracts and compresses.
Right.
The more energy you have into it, because it changes the flow rate of the toroidal structure of the magnetic field. So it actually begins to collapse. So, you know, that in itself could work as magnetic containment. You know, it doesn't have to be a material.
Yeah. Yep.
True.
Mm-hmm. That's actually straight from Ken.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the Otis Kerr stuff.
OdySee.
Yeah, so Otis T. Carr is very interesting in that. Well, let's see.
Remember I was talking about the energy from the vacuum series? You had the 3 British engineers.
By the way, I would recommend anybody to watch that.
Yeah, the one engineer, Bert England, that was working on that.
So,
apparently, I didn't know this. Bert England actually spoke with Tesla personally. He actually knew Tesla. So, and they were talking about these theories back when Tesla was alive. Yes, Bert England. Yep.
Bert England.
From
you were saying that was
really interesting.
Yeah.
You were saying that was even before the Foo Fighter Nazi crave, right?
Yeah, he actually spoke with Tesla before he died. That I did
So,
not know.
or it could have been after. No, it would have been. Yeah, before.
Well, Tesla
So
died
a thing that I
41.
find really fascinating with the OdySee car is the spinning, right? Because they say a bit to do with gyroscopic motion and the double cones, right? But the specific metal materials, the alloys that they use, and the fact that this is a what the heck is the electrical term called where you have the step up transformer. It's a transformer, but you have a specific shape of
More
it,
of an
and that
electromagnet.
the other side is the spinning double cone, so that you're
Right.
getting a huge electromagnetic energy out of that. And then you have the three separate different gyroscopic systems within it. So you have the field within the field within the field, and
But
they
imagine
are massive.
when we start thinking electrics instead of just strictly magnets, because in that electromagnet, you can literally have an electromagnetic field that puts a 90-degree force on something. That's what people don't get. Like, you can have an electric and you can spin a disc just by having that field going 90 degrees to it. You know what I mean? Electrics, they don't seem important, but it's just as important. And people are just focused on the magnetics, and the magnetics are really just a waste of energy.
Yes. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Yeah, no disagreement there. Well, it depends. It depends on what you're trying to achieve, I guess.
Yeah. Agree.
If you're using it to collapse fields, then
in general, it's more difficult to conserve the power of a magnetic field than it is an electric. In my opinion, I don't know. It's difficult because you can have supercoolers to drop the temperature and get super magnets that, or you can have an electric field that just sits there and has potential, and energy is literally the potential.
Right, but you still need to be able to vector that energy into the electromagnetic mode that you're looking for the purpose at hand.
Yeah.
So at that point, like,
it's easier.
It becomes a but-for situation, though, because if it's a magnetic field that you need for, let's say, field compression, right? Yeah, then you're going to have the magnetic field, which is inherently wasteful, but it's just inherently wasteful of a unlimited potential source, right? So then what's the point of waste?
Yeah,
you see what I mean?
It's a necessary waste to get the effect that you want. It is.
But when the well is unlimited, what are you wasting? At that point, it's not a matter of waste. It's a matter of just generating, heat. Let's just say, or diffuse dissipation of of the field itself. So what are you losing?
What do we have here? We have some Chinese people based from Beijing
because they can recharge themselves.
Right, and that's exactly the point of what I was saying. If the well is always full, and you're thinking about efficiency and waste,
it depends on
what's the difference.
It depends,
like having an unlimited amount of money and then bitching about the couple bucks you spent at the drive-through. Like, what's the difference?
Exactly. I agree. I'm not disagreeing with you, brother.
No, I'm saying, making a point.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh boy, you got lazy Joe today, boys. And Lulu.
This is interesting. It's patent here. 2014, people from Beijing, United States patent, electrical driven flying saucer based on magnetic suspension. I need to get the rest of this one.
Chinese International Search Report. Dude, the Chinese people are going to take it. That's what I'm saying.
It's Chinese. So
wait, what do they do? They take like a magnetic shock absorbers out of a Cadillac and decide to bounce them out of phase? Like,
no. Hey, it's the
Perpetual
United
jerk-off
States
UFO.
patent by the inventors that based out of Beijing. I'm just
Honestly,
reading what it says.
United States patent doesn't matter when it comes to China. They're just gonna rip it. I know it.
It's Chinese people filing it in
They
America.
don't
What
give
do
a
you
shit
not
about
understand?
intellectual property, bro.
You misunderstand. Like you do not understand the scope of this.
Look at the sentence. Chinese International Search Report. Other publications.
No, it's Chinese-based
look.
inventors filing an American patent based off of a Chinese
It's going
patent.
to China.
Okay. It's based out of China, you racist fuck. Like, give your head a shake. It's Chinese people.
I have a
filing
question.
an
Do they have
American
to
patent.
follow the Chinese
I'm not
companies?
racist. Why are you calling me racist?
Do they have to follow the rules of whatever China in production? Like,
Yeah, it's based
for
out
example,
of China.
I
How
know,
am
but
I
do
racist
they
about
have
that?
rules in China about if no two companies
It's
can
an original
manufacture
Chinese
the same
patent.
thing?
No,
Yeah, but then they
intellectual
refiled
property
it
is
in
gonna go to
America.
them. Like, they can compete for the price and just squash it
It's
because they can
Chinese
get lower prices.
inventors with a Chinese patent that then filed it in America afterwards.
TR3B. I'm saying the
So
TR3B.
why don't they like manufacture it there and then put the patent here, and then that way
That's what they
enjoy best of
obviously
both
did,
worlds.
Lulu. That's the whole thing. That's what's obviously the case because the patent in
How am I
China was
racist, though? I
like
want to know how
it's
I'm racist
based
to
off
say
of a
Chinese people steal intellectual property.
2011 original Chinese patent. Okay, see 2011 when the Chinese filed it and built it in China, then they came and filed it in America 3 years later. So it's built in China, based out of China, then they patented it in America.
How am I racist?
Because
You call me a
didn't
racist, bro.
grasp the
So who
fact.
filed that? Some dumb fuck.
Yeah. Here you go. Zhu Yang Hu and Xiao Gang Ruan, both out
Very
of
nice.
There you go. All right, sorry.
Why am I racist?
I take it back. I take that back. I'm
fucking
sorry,
with you.
Jarvis, but you just weren't grasping the fact it was from China by
It's true.
Chinese people that then after filed it in America. Like the relevance of that is huge.
I'm just joshing, man. I'm just
All right.
joshing.
TR3B concept.
TR3B is cool.
Quartz bulb. I find this fascinating. Always the quartz crystals in these, and that the other main one.
Edgar Fouché is really
bunch.
the man you want to look at when it comes to the TR3B.
Oh
Edgar.
Yeah. Yep. Jeremy Reese and Dan Solar Marshall, very good friends with them. Okay, these things showing up in so many of the modern, newer UFO disc-shaped things, and they say this is also quartz sphere bulbs at the top. Very, very interesting when it comes to the quartz technology.
Dead Fish would love that, right? Joe Fuchsias.
Yo, yeah, man. He's been all about it, and I think that once he gets things up and running himself, he's going to be doing some cool stuff with that. I have a few things that I want to try too, but I don't know. I feel like some of the things that I have an idea for at this point involving quartz is kind of risky to my hardware, so I might hold off on that for a little bit and maybe enjoy it.
Roger.
So here we go. Here's where these things are in these craft.
Oh, is it a pit?
Well, my dog, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's like
he's a blue nose.
Oh.
Good boy.
How do people hate pit bulls?
I don't know, man. This dog is like.
I love pit bulls.
They're so gentle.
This dog is the biggest mush.
If you ever have a pit bull that is ferocious, it's because you're a fucking bad parent.
Yeah, no, my dog loves me.
I agree.
Yeah. I'm his world.
Pit bulls are generous.
He's a big boy. He's like 80 pounds.
Make them ferocious.
Yeah. He's in like, Dad, you haven't spent any time with me today mode, you know?
Mine's the same way. Gotta take him for a walk after.
Oh yeah.
You got
Oh
to.
shit! We gotta do a close up here. We got a celebrity on. Oh.
Say hi, Matt. It's over there. Look. There you go.
Oh. Like a puppy.
You got his attention there.
Right there. Yo.
As long as he doesn't look the camera, you're good.
Who's that?
Right?
It's like, I'm not good with this now. It just freaks me out.
For real. Oh, balls.
Here's
Yeah, so
Neo and Lola.
We had Elijah on today earlier. And if anybody here missed that episode, I strongly recommend you go back and check that out.
I didn't see it.
Dude, he's up to some really, really good stuff. And I'm going to tell you right now, experimentally and like proof of concept wise and everything like that, he's, as far as I know, ahead of everybody.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, and the guy knows exactly what he's talking about. He had an interesting story about like a encounter that he had, and then he went into everything that he's doing and how he got inspired. Very, very worthy thing.
Was that on OMB?
Nice.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
it was on earlier today.
You talking about Nathan?
Watch it in full. Yes, on Nathan's channel. Old Man Build.
Yeah, Elijah. He's intuitive too. Like Lulu's intuitive, because what she was working with the glass and the gold wire. Could you show that, Lulu? If you still have that, like that was similar to what they were doing in the skull experiment. If you ever research the skull experiment, it's like I said, it's not skull experiment. It's like SK.
O